Okay, so we're live on Tommy Tippy Friday, I've titled it. If anyone knows our family and are our friends, Tom's nickname is Tommy Tippy.
Tippy Tommy.
Tippy Tommy. There are reasons why. I wonder if you could come up with some reasoning why that might be his catchphrase from the grandchildren to his friends.
Tippy Tommy.
Anyway, we're looking to welcome you in, obviously checking that our connections stay true. Tom's put himself to bed already, having already had enough. He's lying on the reformer as though it's his couch. Actually, it could be a psychiatrist's couch, couldn't it? Very aware that a lot of people will be looking at this later, so we'll try and make it sense-making.
You want to stretch me out? Come on.
2, 3 people. Let's see who's in the room first. Janine Goulding. She's having her... it's like your Good Morning TV, isn't it, Janine? It's like,
Janine.
Let's just see what they're doing. So, I've banished Tom to the back end of the studio so that he can get some stretches done. And Jackie Dearden.
Hi, Jackie.
Jackie, you'll love this. Okay, so I'm going to go and stretch him out. This is his special needs moment.
Come, darling.
Get lost.
Come, darling.
So to stretch Tom out, the best thing we can do
love
is
you.
anchor this leg down and push
Flippin' Harry.
into his hips. This is all kosher exercise, okay? And then opening his hips sideways.
Oh my gosh.
And down. We do the other side.
Thank you, darling. Your hair's lovely today.
Thank you, darling. Yours isn't. And push. So press against me, Tom. Push. Push, push, push. Don't push me away. And across the hip.
Oh.
And I think that's as good enough. That's what you're going to get, man.
Good night.
Up you get yourself ready, Tom.
Good night, everyone.
So, today will be... Hello, Jenny Reid.
Hi, Jenny.
Ready to go? Good luck, Tom.
Bring in the bankers.
Popcorn ready? Hi, Ken. Your mat's outside, Ken, for when you're ready. Can you all hear really clearly? So thumbs up for us if you can hear really clearly. Let's make sure our sound and our sight is good. Obviously, Tom's disappeared. He's gone to hair and makeup because he already feels a bit dishevelled. So thumbs up if you can send that little thing up. Wonderful. So I assume that means we're good and ready. Sarah Round is watching. Sarah. Oh my gosh. Sarah Butler. Good morning, Tom and Tanya.
Hi, Sarah.
You don't have to shout.
Oh, sorry.
Just talk normally.
I shout normally.
Anyone else in the room so that we can visualise you having hysterics during the session? Forgive my husband. Okay. All right, so I'm going to describe to you what's going to happen while people get themselves sorted. I know some people struggle more than others just with the devices. 13 people in the room, which is grand. I know some of you. Tom's going to start standing on the middle mat, Tom. Can you just leave that ball alone,
I'm going to show you a trick.
Okay, Sarah Round, watch this. You might want your husband to learn this one. Maybe not.
What do you want to do?
Right, middle mat, stay there. All right, so Tom's already in position, ready for the workout. And standing with his feet parallel, he's going to put his arms across his chest and he's just going to stay still because for a Tom Bathgate, that's something that's really quite hard. He's going to stand there with his hands across his chest, making sure that he doesn't lose his position in terms of the upper body, and he's going to breathe deeply in and out. So as Tom starts breathing, we'll correct his tummy. He needs to pull that in and pull his chest forwards. So don't throw your shoulders back. You can pull your shoulder blades back, Tom, but not your chest. All right. From there, Tom, you're ready to squat. So relax your knees and then find your squat. All right. So you're squatting. There should be nothing new about this. Don't just drop your chest when you squat, sir. That's it. Sit your seat bones back. Bend your knees. I hope you can see him because he's got such not good technique.
Stop it.
Keep going. Okay. Tom squats, and when he squats, he drops his back. So you could probably analyse what's going on here. His back goes too low, so he loses his diagonal line. That's where he should be. Stay there, Tom. Pull your chin in. Breathe.
And the other one.
So everyone breathe deeply in and out. Hold your squat and pull your shoulder blades towards each other. Keep breathing. Now pick up your right heel so you end up in tip-tops. All Tom's going to do is not complain. Pull your pelvic floor up, shrink your tum in, Tom. No, that doesn't mean tuck under, it just means draw the pelvic floor up. Okay, and then he's going to put that heel down and take his other heel up. breathe, inhaling and switch. So try and move from heel to heel without your pelvis moving and without your upper thoracic area, spine changing. Breathing in and out, keeping the chin in. Okay, don't do it like Tom because you won't really go very far with your Pilates life. The next time both heels are down, stay. Both arms by your sides, you ready for your rolling down?
Yes, darling.
Breathe out, nod the chin and forwards roll the ribcage part of the spine. Stay. Now this area here, Tom's going to breathe in and out of. He's going to relax his neck.
Come on.
Shut up, it's my game, not yours. Breathing deeply in and out, arms are hanging. Arms are hanging, heels are loaded. Exhaling this time, Tom, walk across your mat into your long arm position. Pick your heels up. And then, because you're part of the older generation,
Stop it.
I'm going to ask you to immediately put your knees
Excellent,
down.
excellent.
Go to hands and knees position, everyone. So even if you're younger than Thomas is, hands and knees, crown of the head reaching forwards.
Strangled me.
First thing's going to happen is shoulders draw down the back and do your press-ups. So bend your elbows backwards and go forwards through your shoulders, so travel in that direction. You still keep the chin in.
Stop it. Stop it. I'm a battered husband.
So it looks like this. It's nowhere near as hard as this man's implying.
It's my hair.
Going down and back up. Just do 2 more. Last time. And the next time you come up, stay and do cat stretch. So breathing out, pelvic will tilt, roll, roll, roll and rhyme, but don't push backwards. Breathe deeply in and out of here now. So the breathing moment in all fours is to try and get the stretch going from the rib cage to the belly button. It's not all the lower back tucking under, it's actually the middle rib cage from the middle shoulder blade to the high waist. Now do the opposite. So Tom's going to pull his chest forwards, the crown of his head to the ceiling, then pull his shoulders away from his neck. Go on, so push that chest forwards. Only Tom could keep making all these sound effects. Okay, people, the next time you tuck under, stay tucked under. Okay, so tuck under, Tom, pelvic tilt, that's it. And then slide your hands back to where your knees are. Okay, and then come up off your hands so you're in a kneeling position. Okay. So Tom's now kneeling, like so. His thigh bones are parallel. You can see him from the side. The hip bone's going to pull towards the rib cage as Tom leans backwards and pulls forwards. Exhale the rib cage, tighten, lean. Use your glutes and shrink here, shrink. And inhaling back in.
Good technique, eh?
Exhale and shrink. Put your shoulder blades together a tad. The next time Tom comes forward again, his toes are cramping. He's going to stay up, go back to hands and knees, everyone. Take your hands a little bit wider than your shoulders are. You're going to do your into long line plank, so breathe out, take your right leg back, put it on the floor, take your left leg back, stay and have that moment, pull your hands down against the mat as it were to get into your lats, and then you're going to pull your knee back under you, bending under the hip, one leg, Tom.
Oh, like
so
this.
it goes like this.
I've got it.
It goes 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yeah, we know you can count.
Okay,
1,
2, 3
You can
and 4.
change the lead leg.
1,
Try and do it as though it's Pilates, Tom.
3,
Breathe
4,
and exhaling one leg. Second leg.
3,
Breathe.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Make this your last one.
1, 2,
and
3.
Stay on your knees.
4.
And then come up off your hands again.
Excellent.
All right, Tom's going to then turn and face you.
Thank you.
So turn and face this way.
Hi everybody. You two could be as bad as me today if you keep following me.
If you don't do Pilates from one moment to the next, you will end up being like this.
Stop it.
Right, Tom's going to take his right leg out sideways.
My right leg?
Yeah.
Do you mean my left?
No, his right leg. Why would I mean your left?
Because you pointed that way.
I meant I was putting to
Get on with the job.
All right, we've been doing this position, and you need to get the thigh bone right under the hip. Don't tuck your bottom under so much as so. You need to put your, I'd put your foot a bit further forward.
Would you?
I would, yeah. And then don't, there you go. Okay. Put your hands across your chest, breathe in. Now put your hands to your eyebrow area, breathe. And now side bending in the direction of your straight leg.
Get rid of the love handles. How love handles are going.
So as Tom does this bend, try and be less industrial, Tom. A little bit more finesse. Here is where you bend. Better, don't let your hips roll. Pull your bum cheeks up into your nickel line. Just do it. Breathe out, bend. I'm keeping you aligned.
I know.
Yeah, it's totally different, isn't it?
I'm forming a special line for husbands after this.
3 more. You don't have to make it look as hard as Tom. It's his speciality, making things that are easy look hard.
There's a lot of comments coming on the screen. I hope they're kind. I can read them.
3 more. Okay,
I've got that
time.
one.
It's there.
Okay, does it go to the calf as well?
Okay, the next
What
time you
happens
come
if
up,
it goes to your calf?
it does if you're bracing your calf and not using your core, yes. Reach your hands forwards, Thomas. Big breath in. Now breathe out. Let your head nod, chin roll, lowering down till you end up with your hands on the floor and stay.
You can do that.
So you're now going to sit your bottom backwards and forwards.
Wow.
And you get a lovely stretch.
Great hamstring stretch here, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. Just really good.
Yeah. As you bend your elbows.
Oh, it's going to help me with my football.
Bend your elbows
Oh,
as
sorry.
you go. Yeah, there you go. So you're hinging backwards.
What a
You're not trying to tuck your bum under, are you, Tom? You're trying to bend at your elbows. Bend your elbows. Bend your elbows. And he's going to come back up elegantly.
I'm stuck.
And he's going to pull that leg back in.
Right, what do you want me to do?
Okay, ready for the other side.
Yes,
Tom's going to put his other leg out sideways.
Piece of cake.
There you go, try and line it up with your knee. So the foot that's out sideways, you're better off, if you're struggling with your hip mobility, if you're struggling with your pelvic position, in other words, if you're really tight in the hips, put your straight leg further forward
like
the knee joint.
Further forward
no
of the knee
one
joint.
Should be taking that leg further backwards.
Shouldn't be taking it back here, no.
Get on with it.
Further forward.
Okay, so here we go. Breathe. Put your hands in. So exhaling in the direction of the straight leg. And Tom, if you use your breath rather than just rasping as though you're dying, life would go better. Oh, there you go. So the breath would happen and it would draw the rib cage, the thoracic spine down. And if your neck, put your chin in, goes down.
You're not being kind today.
Your hips should stay absolutely still. So Tom needs to pull his bum cheeks up into his running leggings.
There you go, got it.
Okay, and also see this Pooh Bear tummy needs to go. 2 more.
It's a daddy tummy.
1 more. And let that go. Tom, reach your arms forwards. Remember what we did last time.
Okay.
Pull your chin in. Wrap your arms a bit shoulder height. On this one, exhale and start to roll forwards and then reach so you end up. It's like being in all fours. It's just that you've got one leg out sideways. Open your arms a bit wider, Tom, and find your shoulder blades. So now the stretch says, sit your bottom back. Don't let this leg slide any further back because it means you're not. I'll keep your foot in. Go on.
Okay, I'll go back up here then.
No, you've got, okay, do what you want to do, it's fine. Don't let your chin poke forwards. Let your whole elbows bend. Drop your chest to the floor and come back up. So the bend at the elbow should be lowering the hips backwards and dropping the chest down.
Killing me.
And hinge back. Back up. Last time, hinging back and come back up and see if you can elegantly
Come on, get up.
yourself
Get up. What do you?
Okay, we're going to go back to some standing work, so can I help you up, Tom?
Stop it. Look at that. Look at that.
So in standing position, Tom needs a stability aid, so he's going to use the bar. Most of you will be fine. In the standing position, you're going to stand, we've been doing this all week, and let one leg go, bend. So the stretch I did with Tom should make this appear fluent and fluid. Go. Okay, so stay square with the screen, look at your viewers, imagine them all there, and the leg that goes into the middle bends. Tom, the other leg stays straight. Tom, you should be lining your heels heel to heel. Shouldn't you, people? Should be heel to heel.
Like
Better,
that.
yes. And
Play my guitar. It's my
so
guitar
go.
hit.
Pull your hips back, it's not a guitar
It's
stretch.
an air guitar stretch.
Okay, sit your bum back. So you sit your bottom back on this, you're not playing an air guitar. Go out and stay. Everyone, I'm going to correct Tom's physique because it's nothing like a Pilates move and it won't do him any good. Sit your bottom back.
Okay.
Bend this left leg. Sit your bottom back. Yes, okay, so now Tom's in a decent position. Tom, turn the left foot, so the bent leg position, turn the left foot away from you, lift your chest up, face your audience of admirers, okay? Breathe and listen to your teacher. Tom's going to push further in the direction of the bent leg and return back. Exhale.
Oh my.
Try and do it without twisting. There you go.
Look at that.
So the ankle here doesn't roll, the toes stay relaxed. Try and relax your toes. And you should be in the heel of this foot, Tom.
Okay.
Yeah, heel.
A minute now.
Next time he goes down, he's going to stay.
Don't push me any further, please.
From here, Tom's going to turn and look over his left shoulder. He's then going to pull his left arm backwards. No, not to here, to the side of his thigh. Take his other arm forwards, twisting the ribcage part of the spine, not his hips. No, just take it forwards and down. Now we're going to bend and roll down. So exhale, bend. When you can't go any further, and it feels as though it's going to go into your hip, bend this left leg. Let both arms drop. So on someone like Tom,
Wow.
he's got his own way of feeling it's a great stretch. As long as the stretch ends up all the way through the inner thigh, bend your left leg, Tom, more. So your bent leg, the more it bends, the more groin to adductor to inner thigh to hams you're going to get.
Loving the groin to
Breathe.
abductor connection.
Breathe, breathe, breathe. Push your heel into the floor. And he's going to slide all the way up.
Elegantly.
Elegantly. And then he's going to bring his legs together so he ends up stood over here. Try and look good. Yeah, good man. Okay, nearly. Anyway, so you're ready for the other side. So you've got this and you stand.
Okay.
So, are you ready?
Yeah, a bit weaker on this leg.
He's a bit weaker on this leg. Tom, go and stand.
What am I doing?
And then step back again, that's it.
Okay.
So step there and then step back. Push into your heel. There you go, you're in there. Heel. So keep the leg that's at the end of your mat straight. And now your other leg bends and you stand. Ideally, you sit your bum back. I hope everyone's got a cup of tea.
Come on.
And
It's early in
champagne
the morning.
Friday.
It's
Good.
early in the morning.
Breathe, breathe, breathe. Everything Tom does, he takes seriously, and it's always industrial. Okay? The next time he comes in this direction, stay. Right. Let's organise his body.
Thank you.
So he hinges at the hips.
Hinges
you
at
can
the
all
hips.
do that.
All can do that.
Don't lock out this knee
Don't
joint.
lock out that knee joint.
But do bend this one more.
Do that one more. Stick your
Listen
bum
to
back.
me. Shh. Listen to me. Turn your right foot, Tom, because it's the bent leg out sideways, and then lift everything up so you're upright. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And keep your ankle. So push through your heel on this foot.
I'm pushing. I've got plantar fasciitis there. I can feel it.
Reach your arms out. Now the journey is this way. So bend the leg and push through the heel. Pull through the heel, pull. So keep it as a heel load. Your heel stays loaded. You're in there. Shrink the abdomen in.
Just turn around here a minute. Just come here. Come here. Right. You ready?
This is a new form of Pilates dance. Okay.
We're down.
Pull and stay. Stay, stay.
Okay, I'm staying.
Now he's going to turn his head over his knee. Don't encourage this, people. Then he's going to put his other hand to the other side of his knee. Relax. And the bend will come from the middle ribs. So first of all, the chin goes in. And then the rib cage. Don't collapse your ankle on this foot, Thomas. There you go. And then let your arms just hang. So you're hanging there and relax. All of the breath coming in and out of the rib cage. If you can go to the floor comfortably, you're welcome to do that, but pull your kneeling bent leg, sorry, the bent leg, not the knee leg.
It's a killer.
It's a killer.
It's a
Keep the arch from collapsing on your other leg.
You're killing me.
Keep the arch. Breathe. And then reverse everything elegantly back. Put on your thigh.
Give me a break.
Up
I'm
you
locked
go.
in.
And he's locked in. Okay, so that was a fantastic stretch. We're going to go down and do some abdominal work. So lie down. Lie on the mat.
I'm sorry.
Okay. He's going to lie on his back.
Excellent.
All right, so lying down. Stay where you are, Thomas. So lie down and bend your legs.
Sorry everybody, I'm not too good today.
Just today. With Tom's legs bent, he's now going to pull the thighs tight together. Notice where your heels are. Just lift your hips up. There you go.
Is that me straight?
That's you straight.
Never been straight in my life.
I would normally go straight to ab curls. Actually, I'm going to because it'll still work. So Tom, reach your hands to the sides of your thighs. And inhale as deep as you can. Exhale, nod the chin and roll. Don't tuck your bum under. And inhaling back down. Press down on your heels as you go up. Better.
Need a weight here.
Inhale and down. Exhale and curl up.
There you go.
Inhaling and down. Refuse to tuck under, people. Don't tuck under, you're tucking under. Relax.
There you
Less
go.
is more.
Did you see that?
Just get on with it. Better. Pelvic floor.
Did I have pelvic tilt?
I don't want pelvic tilt. Curl up and stay.
I like pelvic kilt.
Stay there. Now put your thighs closer together. Tom's going to stay here. I'm going to hold his head up so he's got less to think about. One leg, left leg's going to come to tabletop. Keep it in tabletop. Notice how he threw it up. He didn't place it. Now put your right hand behind your head, Tom. Inhale, lower down through the head, neck and shoulders. And exhale, curl up. If you're following us at home, you should find this relatively easy. Unless you're Tom. Breathe out. It's your armpit and elbow coming over to your opposite thigh. And keep breathing. There you go. Next time Tom comes up, he'll stay. Keep looking at this leg.
I'm looking at
and this other leg is going to come up and straighten out. So now you've got your left leg straight, your right leg bent, and continue. So keep the leg in this shape, exhale and roll up.
Oh,
Tom, look for your thumb of your opposite hand.
Degree of difficulty has increased.
The degree of difficulty on the obliques has increased. So in theory, the rib cage will melt down and flex as the armpit comes over. The legs stay as if set in stone. And it's the rib cage to neck that rotates and the obliques that roll. The pelvis stays heavy, doesn't it, Tom?
Yeah.
It does now. Can you feel the difference?
Feel the difference, see the difference, know the difference.
Next time he goes down, everyone stay.
Come on, let's take
Pull your legs in and push your other leg out and change sides.
Change sides.
Actually, go on. Let's go straight here. Exhale, roll up. We've gone straight to the harder level here, so if you did want to put one foot down again, you could.
I'm into harder levels.
If you're putting one leg down and doing the same as we did on the other side.
Let's go, people.
Just listen to Tom here.
Listen to this.
So, what do?
Just keep going.
You breathe out as you go up. And in, exhaling up. People over-tuck the bum and over-tilt, so they become aggressive and imprint in a big style wrong way. It's a light imprint with a moving ribs. He's going to do 2 more because he loves this activity. Then he's going to do 1 more. And now everyone pull your knees into your chest. Excellent. Hold on to your knees. Big breath in. See if you can pull yourself up to seated. So exhale, pull your chin to your throat, roll up. Staying in seated now.
What a movement.
You stay in seated, Tom. Take your feet so they're fist width apart. And he's going to sit as tall as you can. I'll help him by doing that.
Dear God.
Now Tom's got the best youthful looking spine he's ever had.
It.
Reach your arms forwards.
It's ageism, you're not allowed to do that.
And relax your shoulders down. Pull your thighs towards each other. We're going for seated lean, then roll. So you will sit on your seat bones. Tom will lean back.
Tuck under.
No. Lean back. Now breathe out and tuck under. He'll roll down till his hands naturally go to the side of his knee.
I can do that.
He'll stay and breathe in and out for 6. As he breathes in deeply and out, shoulders away from the neck. That's it. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling.
Good idea.
Squeeze on that ball. So your breath, remember, has to be a... So you've got to sound like Darth Vader, not like someone who's dying. Relax your jawline. It's a smiling breath out.
I don't want it to go into my lower back.
I don't either, so lift your chest up. There you go. And the next time Tom breathes out, he's going to sit up tall and take his arms up in the air. There. With your arms up in the air, lengthen the spine, big breath in.
Is that how far I'm out?
Yeah.
Good grief.
Okay,
what a state of affairs.
Relax your shoulders. As he breathes out, he's going to float his arms Tuck his bottom and tuck his rib cage in because that's what he's done naturally. Stay. Take your hands now to the floor. Breathe. The rib cage must bend. Think of the hip bones rolling back. Squeeze on the ball. Now people, because of what I'm seeing here, I'm going to take Tom all the way to the floor.
Yeah, good.
So tuck your bottom under, all the way down he goes. And now bend your legs in.
That was demanding, Tommy.
It was demanding, Tom. Right, everyone bend your legs in. Get your feet, heels under your, well not quite under, but in the direction of your knee joint. I've given Tom a green ball to help his inner thigh adductor connection. He might get further. You've got your hip rolls, so big breath in. No, no, no.
I was anticipating.
Yeah, right. Does your told for a change. Reach your hands and place them flat. Inhale to prepare. Exhaling, rib cage. Now draw on that ball and roll your hips up. Stay there. Keep in your hip lifter position and keep breathing deeply in and out, and see if you can ask the rib cage to melt even more behind you. Your heels are pushing down into the floor. Your inner thighs want to get the sense of trying to find each other, so pull on this ball. If you haven't got a ball, just imagine you have one. This should all be in the back of the thigh, hamstring, nothing in the lumbar, and the middle rib cage area feels softened. On the next breath out, roll the spine down, melting behind the heart. Melt down or brace down, it's always an option. Big breath in. The breath out as you're rolling, spine breath, smile the breath away and relax your jawline. Squeeze on the ball and come up as well. Roll. Okay, pull your thighs tight together, that's it. Keep the sense that your inner thigh from your pubic bone is drawing towards the other thigh. Now float your arms up in the air. Have the palms facing each other, relax your shoulders away from your neck. If you can keep your load in your heels, do so. This next position is the shoulders rolling away from the floor in your mind and the shoulder blades coming back down. So slide the scapula away, that's shoulder blades away from each other, and slide them back down. All this while, the rib cage connects, staying as it should be. So shoulder blades float up and inhaling, exhale, slide and slide. One more, keep them away from your neck, you don't have to pull them up to your neck. The next time your shoulder blades go flat to the floor, stay. Exhale, pull the rib cage down away from the neck and ultimately lengthening and resting down there.
Get that.
Tom's going to go straight onto his side into a side lying position.
Facing the camera or facing the back?
I'm going to show you the position he's going to go to. For the avoidance of all doubt, you're in your side lying position. Thomas, clear off. So his underneath leg is bent. His top leg lengthens up. We've done this week. Thomas hasn't done it. The side gap between the waist. If you can go to both legs straight, that's where you're headed, okay? So you're lining up your nose, through your chin to the sternum, everything. And listen to teacher. Put your hand under your head.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
All right, so you've got your side lying balance. Keep breathing deeply in and out. And it's as much about your rib cage coming from the underneath side. Relax your shoulders. Tom, listen to the teacher. Big breath in. Exhale, reach your legs away till they float up a couple of inches. Relax your knees. And it's your inner thighs that want to find each other, not locking out knee joints. Inhale, lower. And exhale, belly button to spine and lift. Inhaling, lower.
Hip flexor.
Exhale, belly button to spine and lift. Try and get into the side bottom. Lift. So shrink in here. Don't tuck under. Can you breathe in properly? So inhale and slowly follow the breath out.
Got it.
Breathe in and remember the inhale. Breathe properly in. Don't just sniff in. Out. Okay, inner thighs working hard. He's got one more. Now, the next position I've not done with you so far. Tom's going to see if he can pull his top leg backwards and his underneath leg forwards without rolling. Stay, don't let your hips move. I'm keeping his hips still.
Is that me?
Breathe
Is that
in.
me balance?
That's you straight there.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, and then breathe out and slowly come back to the centre. Breathe in and then going the other way. So now his back leg, bottom leg. Breathe and exhale, pull back. Use your heels, not your toes, it'll help you. Exhale, pull your heels forwards and backwards. Split legs, stay. Don't throw too far back. There you go. Okay, lift this leg up a tad. Breathe.
I want to see what I'm doing.
And I'm only applying a gentle pressure, like all of my body weight to stop his hips rolling back. Okay, do one more. The sensation here should be sideline balance, obliques, with everything as you pull your top leg back going into the hamstring and glutes. So it's a bit of a pelvic stability stretch.
Dear Lord.
Yep. Do small range of movement, Tommy, might help you. Exhale, stay there. Pull your toes to your nose on both legs. Keep this leg up, there. Pull your belly in. Can you feel the difference when you stay still? Angle this hip bone forwards. Okay, that's all we're going to do here for this side, but there's a revelation.
We're turning over.
Go straight up into a kneeling position. So Tom's going to come up and kneel and face the screen again.
What does that tell you about me?
What that tells you about you is you've never done Pilates. Okay, apart from that, we're all good. So Tom's going to kneel up and he's going to take his hands here and we're going back to a side bend. So, have your knees, thigh bones parallel. No, put your hands here, that was the demo. Pull your legs slightly closer together. Back to more mobilising, so pull your chin and your chest down. So side bend and inhale upright. Tom, don't lean backwards. So it's so easy to lean back thinking you're upright. Don't lean back. If anything, you want to feel as though you're forwards. Better. Remember the breathing that I taught you. It's an inhale and a... So ideally, your elbows would be wide open, and it's as though your elbow and your armpit create the side bend in the kind of mid-rib, the high rib area. Nothing down on the hips towards the hip bones. There you go, just once more each side. And yeah, that's it. And the next time he comes up, he's simply going to lie on his side with his head the other direction. No, simply lie down, head your other way.
This way.
Yep. So you're lying now the opposite direction that you were at. First thing to do is line up shoulders, hips, heels. Next thing to do is not kick your leg.
I'll just do my thing.
So your shoulders are away from your neck, your nose...
Am I lined up?
Yeah, you are. Your nose is kind of lined up through the sternum. Put your chin in still.
Good night.
Open through your shoulders and go to sleep. We're going to do the leg lift, lift, lower, so big breath in.
Can I get in my head?
No, that's where you want to be, there.
I want to be... Okay.
Now take your legs further forward so they're too far back.
Okay.
So first breath out is core connect and get your waist off the floor on the side you're lying. The legs lift and then they lower. So breathe in and out, breathe in and lower. Proper breath out, feel your pelvic floor. To get your legs lifting, reach them away and inhale, lower them down. Breathing out, you'll reach them away and inhaling. The side bottom gets work. In your mind to lift your legs, you think of your inner thigh on the bottom leg lifting up to help the top leg. So you've got both the inner thigh and the outer thigh working. By using your abdominals, pelvic floor draws up against the oblique area as well. It's not a forced thing, it's a reach and a float. It's called sideline balance. And inhaling and lower. He's going to do two more. You're better this side than you are the other side. And last one. This time when you do this last one, stay. So if you are in the right position, your heels are just off the floor. It's as though you're hovering about height of hips. This is where we try the split leg. So on the breath out, take your top leg backwards and your underneath leg forward. Stay. Have a breath in. Breathe out and then slowly come back to center. Stay and breathe in. The all important pelvic floor, navel to spine. Stay there, stay. Can you feel the difference on this side? So it's 100 times better on this side.
A compliment! Woohoo! Compliment!
No, it just means you're on the entry level position. And put your toes to your nose, toes to nose. There you go, breathe. And slow motion, come back. And breathe. And switch. There you go. So this scissoring of the legs in your lateral positioning, lying down sideways, is a brilliant pelvic sort out really. So the hip gets very congested. We all have a little bit of twisting, shifting and who knows what going on. So by being able to stabilise sideline balance shape, don't overdo it, there's no point. Less is not more. Sorry, less is more. More is not more. So you can't push beyond your natural range. You've got to go with the flow.
Can we stop that?
He wants to stop, so we'll stop now and let that go. Okay, Tom, go straight onto hands and knees.
Okay, easy.
So go to your all fours position.
Okay.
Create a true box shape.
Check.
So go to box. In the box shape position, shoulders away from the neck, crown of head reaching forwards, your wrists are under your armpit. The armpit's here to get your lats. And on the next breath out, fill the whole trunk area with stability. You need to feel, in fact, I'm going to teach this slightly differently. Everyone, as you breathe out, nod the chin, let the head go down, breath in. Now breathe out and pull your rib cage to your navel, so a bit of a bend. It's light, but don't tuck your bottom under, you just got to slow, no, you're there. Stay where you are, and without doing anything other than feeling as though you're pushing the ground away, breathing the rib cage under the navel in your mind. When you can feel that, on the next breath out, you'll float your knees off the floor. So lift your bottom and knees up. And inhale, breathe out and lower them down again. Tom, will you just bring your knees a bit close together? That's it. And again, breath out. You first of all feel for the oblique. Lift up, lift your sitting bones up. In theory, Tom's, yeah, stay. You need to not be tucked under. You should be able to see your thighs because of what I've done to the upper spine area. Now, Tom, watch your knees lower down in sequentially level. Big breath in. Big breath out, shoulders. Okay, big breath in. Don't tuck under to come down, just bend your knees to come down. And he's going to go up and stay. Everyone take yourself up into pyramid. Exhale, up into pyramid. Hips high, heels high. Pull your shoulders away from your neck. Pull your shoulder blade. Lift your heels up, Tom. Go on, lift.
Oh, come on,
lift. Breathe. And then slow motion, bend those knees and down you go.
Excellent.
Tom needs a rest. So no, go back to position. You're ruining the video. Come on.
I just think my arms are too far under my elbows because it makes me want to lose balance.
Right, now tuck your bottom under and stretch. No, as in go backwards. Oh. We're going into a bit of a shell stretch.
Sorry.
Is that okay, Tom?
Yeah,
is it okay to do what
I want to do the pyramid, but I want to get it right.
Do you? Tom wants to do the pyramid again, but he wants to get it right. So, he said he'd like a bit more space between his knees and his hands. So you take the position to where you want it. I feel like
I'm toppling forward.
It's okay. It's because you don't take your body up high enough.
Okay.
Have you? No. You can't do pyramid like that.
Okay.
So, Tom, just push your bum cheeks up in the air and stay. Up you go. Right, now.
That's better.
Yeah, but pick up your heels. There. That's how pyramid should look.
Excellent.
Okay.
What do you think, people? Give me a score out of 10 for my pyramid.
Tailbone to the ceiling.
Come on. At least
Shoulders
a 6.
away from the neck.
At least a 6.
And now pull your head forwards, bend your knees to come down. And well done.
Come on.
Amazing.
Give me 5 for that. Come on.
All right, from that position there, go back to, we're going to do the old 4-point kneeling, so take your hands back. Are your wrists okay?
Yes.
Go on to hands and knees, all fours.
Yeah. Right,
you keep the spine position as neutral, so as neutral as you can make it, but nothing gathering in the lumbar area. Your pelvic floor, Tom, get your breathing sorted, so it's a kind of inhaling and exhaling. When the breath out happens next, slide the right leg backwards till the big toe touches the floor without having shifted all your weight, Tom, over to the left. Come back into position.
Can I stay on the mat?
Yeah. Can you keep your knees closer together? There you go. So you're going to take your left leg back to a pinpoint position and stay. You don't want it resting on the floor. It wants to point away. That's its position. Don't rest it on the floor, Tom. The whole idea is this is... All right, this is what we're doing.
No, come on, I'm there.
You're here.
I'm here. Come on.
And then you're taking your left hand, so you've got your backwards, left hand to your abdomen. No, breathe. Inhaling and. So core stability, pelvic floor transwhorl, shoulders away from the neck, lats active here. The leg will gently lift. Use your back of the hamstring to your glute fold and lower. Pelvic position stays level as you lift and low. Don't kick it up. You're doing good. Did you hear that? You're doing good. Don't let this hip drop. The next time you feel as though the toe is about to come down to the floor, stay. Remember, all the movement comes from the back of the thigh. Now do the tiny circle as you graze the floor. Graze the floor. Now graze the floor. Graze, breathe.
I'm trying. I don't want to fall.
All right, and let that go, Tom.
I'm sorry, that was rubbish.
Okay, we'll do the other side. So if you fell out of the air as Tom has done,
I'm sorry, it was rubbish.
take your hands wider. Okay, and take your chest further forwards. Yep. Bend. No, you've got to have your hands under your chest.
I can't get balance up.
He's going to take the other leg out. Stay. Don't rush into it.
Hand underneath.
Hand underneath the abdomen. So it's like you've got 2-point positioning. You've got your right thigh bone knee bent, your left armpit connected. The legs are going to gentle reach and a lift and lower. It's such a small move as it lifts. Okay, that's it. Now just suck this shoulder blade back. So your shoulder blades are still trying to find each other. Your area from hip bone to hip bone, so you've got to keep more pelvic floor oblique. So the more you draw from deep within without tucking under. Now take it to your circles. So you've got this slow-mo circling and circling. Breathe. You have to breathe. You can't hold your breath. Feel for the seat bones pointing backwards.
That's incredibly difficult.
So the circling, your thigh bone wants to move within the hip socket. Okay, he's had enough of that. So let's take you back to lying on your
Circle of life was
front.
crap.
So go and lie on your front.
Circle of life was rubbish there.
Lying on the front.
Hello, darling. Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Stretch your legs behind you.
Yeah, I like this one.
He's already decided what he's doing with the upper body. It's not what I planned,
Okay,
but we'll go with
tell me
it.
what you want me to do.
Pull your elbows back.
Okay.
Take your W position here. Hands are wider than shoulders. If you brought your hands to your face, the thumbs a bit at the jawline, and you spread your fingers. So, stay as you are. We're going to do what Tom's just thought he should do first. So, exhaling. You'll push the floor away with the palms of the hands and then find yourself into extension. Stay and breathe in. Breathe out, pull the shoulders away from the neck and then lay that area of the thoracic spine, sternum, breastbone down. Big breath in and exhaling. Just push your nose forwards, push your chin, thoracic area forwards, pull your scapula together, switch on your bum cheeks.
Yeah, got those.
And stretch your legs away from you and making them level.
Oh, yeah.
As you stretch your legs away, nothing should gather in the lumbar spine. Everything should be up here as a sensation of lengthening. And then to breathe out, you'll lay the spine down, keep the legs reaching and activated, and eventually pull your chin in. Do one more before we take you to the lower body. So exhaling, shoulders away from the neck. Push against the floor and imagine something drawing the crown of your head up. Your shoulder blades pull backwards, your sternum reaches forwards, your glutes are really activated. Breathe, 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 and lower back down. The next time you go down, stay. It's the best one he's done, isn't it? Stay where you are and hover your nose off the floor. Pull your elbows back again. So you're going to just do that now. We're going to go for your lower body. So we now stabilise the upper spine because it's been lengthened and given space. The lower body now, as you breathe out, squeeze your thighs tight together as though hovering the floor. Then stay for a breath in. That's you straight.
Oh my God.
And exhale and release out again. So let the legs go. Breathe in. Breathe out, push your legs away, pull the inner thighs together. So you're doing your dart shape. Inner thighs should really work hard. This upper body area should be looking like it was when, just stay there, don't pull it. You pull your ribs towards your navel. The next time the legs come tight in, Tom's going to do something else. So exhale, Tom, stay. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, squeeze those thighs tight together, breathe out, 2, 3, 4. So direct the energy of the breath through the pelvic floor, into the adductors, then back up through the adductors, through the pelvic floor. If you can hold that shape now, see if you can float your hands off the floor, forearms lift up. Okay, you can bring them into your sides. If you want to do the dart traditional, that's fine.
Oh, sorry.
No, just stay there. Pull your shoulder blades together and you're trying to keep a pre-tensioning, your legs lengthen in one direction, your pelvic floor drags up, your pubic bone is dominant, the crown of your head in the other direction, your shoulder blades are drawing tight, tight, tight together, and then you melt to the floor again. Your final position, go back to that pre-stretch, so put your hands in the W position. We're going back to the cobra. That's where it's as though your thumbs are to your face.
Cobra committee.
Take your hands wider, remember for this. The wider your hands are for your, away from your elbows, the more space you create through the shoulder, which means you get more through the thoracic. So, big breath in to prepare. Breathe out, fire up your bum cheeks, find your tum cheeks, and push the ground away, push the cleavage, sternum, nose, breastbone forwards, press against the ground. Don't let your shoulders come away from your neck. Now fire up your glutes more, and imagine you could lengthen your legs away from your pelvis.
Wow.
Breathe as deep as you can. Go and breathe properly. Crown of the head to the ceiling. And as you breathe out, bending your elbows so the upper spine area reorganises itself with length. We're going to do one more and then take it to a look over the shoulders. So last time, big breath in. Exhale, fire up your glutes. Find your abs. Push the sternum, the chin, the nose. Reach the crown of the head to the sky. Reach, reach, reach. Open your collarbones. Keep breathing. So Tom, stay breathing properly. Create a length through the neck. On the next breath out, slowly turn your nose to point one way over the shoulder. That was a breath in and out. And exhale, turn this way, lovely. Don't let your shoulder move, it's just your neck. So you keep into your lats and serrats as you free up the neck area. Can you go back to centre, stay, and then exhale to melt, bending your elbows all the way down. Okay. And as they said back in the day, that's all we have time for now. That's all Tom's got the energy for as well. So, if you need to do a stretch for your lower back, obviously sit your bottom towards your hips. You may therefore... Oh, we almost look like... Even cats watching, it's that funny. I think it's children's TV time. This is hilarious. 8 out of 10 for pyramid. 10 out of 10 for patience.
Come on.
Okay, people, we're finishing off. Let us know who's been in the room.
Everybody.
If you want to comment on Tom's performance, that too is fine. If you'd like to let us know what you thought of his different positioning. So, 8 out of 10 for pyramid. Susan Kennedy, love Fridays, so do we.
Good night.
All that remains is to say have a great weekend. Obviously, Fridays will always be here just to create that little bit of lightness to the Pilates world.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate some people watch this as their Ant and Deck moment. Debbie Davis, thank you, Debbie. Glad you were in the room. Lorna, hilarious. See, Tom, your fan base increases. Lorna thought it was hilarious. I just want to know, Kat, were the grandchildren watching to see what they're...
No, not them. No ruins. No.
Oh, dear. Diane Richardson, thanks you too. Thank you, Diane. Friday fun, go and get champagne. Yeah. Thanks, Tom. 8.5 for pyramid. Any advance on 8.5 makes me feel reasonable at Pilates. So, anyway, Sarah Butler saying 9 out of 10 for pyramid. You crack.
Thank you, Sarah.
Gail Swift, love Fridays. Margaret Brazendale, 8 out of 10, fabulous workout.
Get in there, Margaret. Thank you.
Okay, people, it is brilliant, and obviously because you love it, we'll keep doing it. I do need now a sedative before I do anything else, and Tom does need a year off after his once a week Pilates performance. So we're going to say goodbye, bye-bye, and lots of love. Have a fantastic sunny weekend because we are going to. Bye.